The moment I realized my best friend was only there for me when I was miserable. I'll never forget the exact moment it hit me. That sinking, almost nauseating feeling when you realize someone you thought loved you only loved your pain. It was last spring, and for the first time in years, life was finally going right. I had just landed a promotion at work, started dating someone who genuinely cared about me, and was slowly getting my confidence back after a brutal breakup the year before. My best friend, Rachel, had been my rock through that breakup. She'd come over with wine, talk trash about my ex, and tell me how much better I deserved. And honestly, she helped me survive it. I really believed we were like sisters. But when I started to heal, something shifted, and not in a good way. It started small. When I'd tell her good news, she'd smile, but it never reached her eyes. She'd change the topic within seconds. If I mentioned my new boyfriend, she'd roll her eyes or say, just don't get your hopes up. Guys always change. I brushed it off as concern, until one night proved everything. We were at a small get-together with a few coworkers. People were congratulating me on my promotion, and Rachel suddenly joked, wow, I remember when you cried in my kitchen because you thought you'd never get anywhere at that job. Everyone laughed awkwardly. I laughed too, because that's what you do when someone embarrasses you in front of others. But inside, I felt exposed. Later that night, I asked her why she said that. She shrugged and said, oh, come on, don't be so sensitive. You used to be more fun when you weren't so full of yourself. That line hit me like a slap. When I wasn't so full of myself? No, when I was broken. When she could play therapist. When I needed her more than she needed me. After that, I started noticing patterns. She'd only call when something bad happened. When I fought with my boyfriend. When I had a bad day at work. But if I was happy, radio silence. The final straw came a few weeks later. I got engaged. It wasn't a flashy proposal, but it meant everything to me. I texted her first, expecting at least a congratulations. She didn't respond for 2 days. When she finally did, it was just, wow, didn't think you'd rush into something again. That's when I realized the truth. She didn't want me happy. She wanted me hurting. My misery made her feel needed. My healing made her irrelevant. I stopped reaching out after that, and she never reached out to me either. Not once. It's been almost a year now. I'm married, genuinely happy, and surrounded by people who celebrate my joy instead of resenting it. But every now and then, I think about how easy it is to mistake comfort for connection, and how some friendships aren't built on love, but on dependency. I don't hate her. I just finally understand her.